Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today, I plan to continue my pursuit of finishing up the DIY Tools Nook Miles achievement, but this time I won't have the assistance of my glorious friends by my side. No, I'm back to myself, just doing myself things, just doing things on my own, doing things in the way that I'd been doing before I had the assistance of my friends. But thanks to the assistance of my friends over the past 2 days, I am in a better position to knock out this Nook Miles achievement by tomorrow than I was a couple of days ago. See, they left a bunch of supplies all over my island, and I can use those supplies to craft some tools, so that'll save me time in getting my own supplies to craft said tools. And then for today's topic, while I craft the tools, I just kind of want to talk about some of the games that are coming out this year that I'm excited for, that I plan to potentially cover for my channel. I think that's a good topic because that's what my friends and I were talking about a bit yesterday, and I kind of want to continue that topic for myself. But first things first, we have Isabel's afternoon announcement. It's not evening just yet. Right now in Aquina, it's 5:40 p.m. on Monday, January 17th, 2022. Oh, you should all hear this. The weather report says we're in for a rare I can't do a shooting star tonight, Isabel. I just had friends over for the past 2 days, and normally it's tradition for me to have friends over when I have shooting stars, but today is just not a good time. Even my friend Jughead had shooting stars 2 days ago. It's unfortunate, Isabel. I've got work to do. I can't quite play normally, but it's okay. I at least got to experience 2 shooting star shows in this version 2.0 iteration of my series, which is surprising. I feel like shooting star shows are more common now than they were throughout the main course of my series. I mean, when does it start? It starts in like an hour? Or it starts at like 7 maybe? Probably as I'm wrapping up this video, I'll wish on 1 or 2 stars. Maybe. These videos are only supposed to be an hour long, but if I go over by 20 minutes... What are you doing right outside my house, sir? Why are you always right there? Now, come back. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. Hang on, I messed this up. Come back. Come back this way. You are always right outside my house, and I don't exactly know why. Oh, that would have been the money shot right there. Okay, well, you know what? I've got a moment. Let me go ahead and check my mail. We got something from Tybalt. Well, Tybalt, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Stay there. Stay there. I'm getting a thumbnail photo with you. Just because I think it's silly. No! It might not accurately represent the video, but you're there. There, come here. Come here. No! Okay, maybe if I just wait here for like a sec, I can better time him coming back. Because it's a dead end back there. He walked back over here just a couple seconds ago, so he'll walk back over here again, and hopefully it won't take too long. No way you're camera shy, CJ. Yeah, come back over here. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Right outside my house. Oh, you want to come closer? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, that'll do. Thank you. All right. Anyway, I got some gifts, it seems. Great. I'm actually have to put some items away in my storage today anyway, so that's a good reminder. Pastel puzzle flooring. Well, thank you, Tybalt. And then I haven't checked my mail for the past couple of days, so I got this. I can go ahead and throw that away so it's a safe space. And then I can go ahead and open this up, and then throw that away so it's a safe space. And then I can go ahead and open this up. And Bertha, thank you ever so much for sending me a letter in the mail. I'm gonna go ahead and take the package and then throw this away so it's a safe space. Okay. I don't need anything with CJ. It's fine. Whatever. And then we'll go ahead and open this up. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then it's a coffee cup. Well, you guys are so kind to me. Thank you so much. I'm scaring away the dung beetle. It is what it is. Okay. I don't need any of... Oh, well... Okay. While I'm over here, I suppose I should bonk my rocks on my island real quickly because this will give me iron nuggets, which will make the whole tool crafting process easier. Bertha, if you cannot stand right there, thank you. I need to try and get the maximum number of iron nuggets out of this thing. Okay. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. I'll take anything I can get, but iron nuggets are going to be the most useful thing, and clay is going to be the most useless thing. But I'll go ahead and bonk each of the rocks. Whenever I find the money rock, I'll probably only bonk it twice and then move on because I don't need extra money right now. What I need is more iron nuggets. Although I guess I'm going to have to dig this up because I don't know that an item can go right on top of it. Great, sure, extra fossil, yeah, whatever. I'll drop whatever in the drop-off box in just a sec. Now let's go ahead and bonk some rocks. The more iron nuggets, the better. No. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good, 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 good. Every iron nugget is going to make this so much easier. And then after I'm done bonking the rocks, I'll see what exact number I'm at with regards to tool crafting. and then I'm going to set a goal that I'm going to try to hit by the end of this video. And if it means that I go over an hour a slight bit, so be it. Oh, a gold nugget, that's handy. That's good for crafting tools. I know most people would want to save that for crafting a specific item. I would love to save it for crafting a gold shovel, but it's looking to be, folks, as though I'm actually not going to get that gold shovel recipe by the time this series comes to a close, because this series will either end tomorrow or the day after, because the DIY tools achievement will already be done. And I'll be honest, anything else I would want to do, such as knocking out a couple more Nook Miles achievements, would be out of my control. So I will have fulfilled just about everything I would want to fulfill in this series, and I will feel comfortable finally bringing everything to a close. So tomorrow, or the day after, the series is done. I just want to bet this one's going to be the money rock. It's not, which means the bottommost one's the money rock, which means I don't have to bonk it. And that's fine, because that's the one that's hardest to see due to the perspective. So great. Thank you. Okay, I got my stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop a fossil and all these stones and clay pieces into the drop-off box. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Good, good, good. All right, anything else I want to sell? Well, I should hang on to the rest of this. My villagers gave those to me. So here we go. That, and I'm going to drop off these as well. I don't think that these are going to be particularly useful today. So yeah, we'll dispose of them, get that extra inventory space, which means today, for the sake of organization, the gold nugget will go over here. And then all those extra items I'm carrying that were given to me by my friends and villagers are going to go in storage in just a moment. And then the rest of this video shall be crafting time. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I'm just debating if I want the next video to be the final video or if I want the one afterward to be the final video. No matter what, this is kind of a weird way to conclude the series. But I'm deciding if I want the next video to be the last video because, you know, that'd be the one where I finish the Nook Miles achievement, or if I want to have one more celebratory video after the fact. And I'm kind of leaning toward having one more celebratory video after the fact, but the idea of ending my series on day 444 instead of 445 is just too good to pass up. I don't 100% know at the moment, but I suppose I'll have to make my decision by tomorrow, right? We'll see how I'm feeling by the end of today, though. Oh, okay, I've got a lot of rocks up here, but primarily I've got tree branches. So let me go ahead and pick a couple of these up. And even more iron nuggets, even better. Even better, even better, even better. Okay, and then how many tree branches are right here? Just that one lonesome tree branch, huh? That's fine. Thank goodness for my friends and their committed dedication to assisting my own committed dedication. All right, let's see where I am right now. So the DIY tools achievement that I've been pursuing for the past few videos is currently sitting at 2279. Obviously, I'm trying to get to 3000. So the middle of those numbers puts me at about like 2650, roughly. 2650 is where I think I should get, because then after that, I would only have to get 350 more after that. Maybe I should, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go for 2660 today. How about that? 2660 is where things must end. All right, that's a little less than 400. But if I just get started right now and I make a bunch of tools that are utilized from tree branches and iron nuggets, I think I will be in good shape to finish it. All right, because we're not even 10 minutes into this video yet. So no, we don't want to do flimsy axes. We want to go over to my favorites, and we want to go ahead and do flimsy fishing rods. And then after I fill my pockets with flimsy fishing rods, I can't even speak. After I fill my pockets with flimsy fishing rods, I will go ahead and upgrade each of them to regular fishing rods. And then when my pockets are full, I'll probably run over to the shop and then sell a bunch of them real quickly. Okay, so yesterday I got into the conversation with my friends about games that I'm looking forward to in the year of 2022, because so far, you know, we're still only in January, and the games that are coming out that we know of are looking to be pretty darn awesome. The main game that I have my eyes on right now is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm a big time Kirby fan. Kirby just has that polish that I love so much. It's the series that inspires me to become a game designer, and that's a game I would love to record for my channel. So that comes out in a couple months, March, I think. And I am looking forward to playing that game oh so much. So there's that. Then there's other games that don't have release dates just yet. There is Bayonetta 3, which looks cool, but I don't own Bayonetta 1 or 2. I suppose I could get them on Switch. But I don't know. I'm glad Bayonetta 3 is coming along. It looks great. Maybe I'll finally play it. I enjoyed my time playing the Bayonetta 2 demo back when I played it at E3 and back when Nintendo had some privatized events for me. So Bayonetta 3 is a maybe for me if I were to get it. I'm not sure if I'd record it for my channel. Not sure just yet. I don't know. Then there's Mario plus Rabbids, and I'm considering getting that. I don't know if I'd record it for my channel. I don't own the original one. I have played the original one because back when I was working for The Completionist, that's the game that Gerard Khalil was playing, and then there were some like co-op missions, and I tried to play them with him, and I wasn't great, and I had to get 1 or 2 pickup shots for him. And the game was cool, but tactics games are a little tricky for me, and I'll get into that in a moment. But this upcoming Mario plus Rabbids game, while it's still, oh, my pocket's full, okay? While it's still a tactics game in the general sense, I think it's a little more my style. It's a little more action-oriented combined with a tactics game. And the first game was pretty cool, and I think with a sequel, Ubisoft would better be able to flesh out its ideas anyway. I mean, that's ideal for most game sequels, right? You take an idea, you flesh it out, you do a better job with it. I think it'd be cool. I'm interested in it. I've got my eyes on it. Then we have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which I am going to get and I'm going to record for my channel. It's going to be another 100-part walkthrough, and it's probably going to take me like another year or 2 to complete. It's going to be another project I record for my channel in which I don't learn my lesson, and by the time I'm finally done with the game, everyone else will have already moved on to the next game and will no longer care for my series. But I'm committed to finishing what I start, darn it, and that's why I'm crafting so many tools right here, right now. Beyond that, there is rumor stuff. There's rumors of a Donkey Kong game. I'm looking forward to seeing that be revealed because that seems like it's going to happen. There's going to be a whole Donkey Kong expansion to the Nintendo World theme park in Japan. There is rumors of a Donkey Kong movie. Donkey Kong is going to be in the Mario movie. He's voiced by freaking Seth Rogen. I think that Donkey Kong rumor is real, so I'm looking forward to see how that plays out. There's rumors of a Mario Kart 9. The more I think about those rumors, the more I believe them to be true. I look forward to playing Mario Kart 9 or Nintendo Kart or whatever they choose to have it be. I will get that. Oh, I skipped over a major one, and that's Splatoon 3. I don't know why I keep forgetting about it. I am excited for it. It's just, I guess it's weird because when I think of Nintendo, I think of the big franchises, Mario, Zelda, Kirby. Splatoon is a big franchise, though. It's just, I'm not as used to saying it because we're only on the 3rd game. But yeah, I'm going to get that. As I discussed with my friends in the previous video, that's most likely a summer game. And I imagine that my Splatoon 2 Ink It Up multiplayer series will be finished up by then. I don't know if I'll do a walkthrough of the single player. I did for Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, so I feel as though I should do so for Splatoon 3, but we'll see. Because when I did a walkthrough for Splatoon 2, I was still in the midst of playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so I put that walkthrough on pause, did my walkthrough for Splatoon 2, and then came back to Breath of the Wild, and then for like 6, 7, 8 videos in a row, I was lost and forgot what I was doing. But that might be a necessary evil. I might just record Splatoon 3 single player anyway. I don't know. I don't want to have to put more walkthroughs on hiatus. I mean, I already had to do that with my Age of Calamity walkthrough for a time when new Pokemon Snap came out, and now it's the other way around. Now my new Pokemon Snap walkthrough was on hiatus until I finished uploading Age of Calamity, but now the Age of Calamity's done, I gotta finish up new Pokemon Snap, and I gotta finish that up before Kirby comes out, because I know I'm gonna want to record that game for my channel because I'm a huge Kirby fan, and I would love to be associated with the Kirby franchise if possible. I did a walkthrough for Kirby Fighters 2, and that was another thing that, I powered through that and put a lot of focus into that walkthrough before I moved on to other games. Anyway, okay, so where was I? I just need to get like another batch of tree branches. What I might do, since I have an uneven amount of tree branches... Wait, do I? No, I don't. I've got 55. Okay, I just want to make sure it was a multiple of 5, or, something with 5 in it. Okay, well then in that case... we'll pick up this set, and then we'll get to it. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm going to primarily be dropping my stuff off in the drop-off box today because that's how I started the video off, by dropping some things in the drop-off box, and it's just faster than going inside the store, waiting for the load times, going through Timmy's and Tommy's text, all that good stuff. All right, so there's Splatoon 3. Yes, I'm going to get that. Yes, I'm going to love it. And I suspect we are going to get probably more Pokemon content beyond Pokemon Legends Arceus. Maybe it's just DLC. But, I mean, I'm going to get Legends Arceus, and I'm going to get whatever DLC comes with it. Whether or not I do content of that game for my channel, we'll see. I don't plan on doing content of Legends Arceus, but I am a big Pokemon fan, and a lot of my friends are excited for it, so we'll see. And then if there's DLC for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or something, we'll see with that, too. It seems like there will be DLC. They'll probably add the Global Wonder Trade Station to the game, because that's an area that's off limits right now. And then there's the Battle Coliseum that's in the upstairs of every Pokemon Center that's off limits too. And I think the Battle Coliseum will allow players to do multi-battles, 4-player battles. So if nothing else, that'll be a fun little thing to try out when the time comes. I'll have some friends and we'll make teams and we'll do something silly. Okay. Then there's all sorts of Nintendo 64 games coming to Nintendo Switch Online that excite me. There's going to be Kirby 64 at some point, and that has multiplayer. And I might do an online multiplayer bout with some friends. I think that could be rather humorous. And depending on what other Nintendo 64 games that get added, I might give those a chance and record the multiplayer modes of those as well. And I believe Donkey Kong 64 has a multiplayer mode. So maybe I'll reach out to one of my friends and say, hey, are you good at completing this game? Can you complete this game, unlock whatever multiplayer features are in the game, and then play multiplayer with us? We'll see. Or, maybe I'll have to do it myself. Maybe that'll finally give me an excuse to sit down and just power through that game. I don't know. But other releases. So we start getting into third-party stuff. And there's Metal Slug Tactics. Now, just a couple minutes ago when I was talking about Mario plus Rabbids, I said I'm not a big tactics guy. But part of me is also thinking that as I go into 2022, that maybe I want to do this initiative to play more tactics games. Hang on a sec. I don't think I get it from this side. Then I'll have to cut this balloon off as it reaches the other side. Not that I necessarily need what's in the balloon, but I figure I should get it. It flew right by my face. So I'm gonna stand here for just a moment, wait for that balloon to fly right through my line of sight. I'll pop it, get whatever item, and if it's not useful to me, then I'll go ahead and put it in storage. What would be useful to me is if it's something I can craft, like supplies, like iron nuggets or something. That can happen. Although it's often been clay in those instances. Oh, frick. Okay, drop it. I'll be right back, you package. I'll be right back. I gotta finish crafting what I was crafting. My pockets are coincidentally full, huh? Well, then what I could do is, in order to get one extra inventory space, I could upgrade one of these flimsy fishing rods to a regular fishing rod, and then can upgrade that regular fishing rod to a golden fishing rod, and that way I would be using up the gold nugget that I have in my pockets, and therefore I would have one extra piece of space. Alrighty. So let's do that right now. So if I go back over to tools, and I go to the gold fishing rod, there we go, use up that gold nugget. Do what I can to pursue this Nook Miles achievement. All right, so now I should have one extra space. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see what we got here. So boom. Come on, please be iron nuggets. No. It is 5,000 bells. Well, you know what? At least I can put those away real quickly. Not that I need extra bells, but something of which I can easily dispose. All right. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want to use my slingshot anymore, so let me put that away. Great. Okay. Here we go. Let's craft. All right. Back to the favorites. Back to the flimsy fishing rod because now I have room for one more. Boom. Thank you. And now I will go ahead and upgrade all these flimsy fishing rods. Okay, so what I was saying before I interrupted myself in pursuing that balloon, I would be interested in doing a pursuit of tactics-based games. It's a genre I haven't really delved into all that much. Now, I have played the NES Fire Emblem. I did do a video of that on my channel. And it's not like I'm opposed to tactics games. It's just, I normally prefer faster games. I normally prefer my platformers, such as Super Mario and Kirby, or more action-oriented games along the lines of Splatoon and Super Smash Bros. I play Pokemon, but even then, I don't play too many RPGs. But I figure the Nintendo Switch has been a system that's allowed me to really delve into other franchises. Like The Legend of Zelda, I guess that's an action-adventure game with many puzzle elements to it, but prior to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I did not regularly play Zelda games. And prior to Animal Crossing New Horizons, I didn't really play these type of day-to-day simulation games. And prior to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, I didn't really play, I guess you would call that a hack and slash game. And prior to Monster Hunter Rise, I didn't really play these cooperative online hunting games, even though I guess that's still another action-oriented game. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. The Nintendo Switch has allowed me to play all sorts of games that I wouldn't normally play, and I bought all sorts of games that I wouldn't normally purchase. So I'm wondering if I should continue with that momentum into tactics games, because I think there's a lot of tactics games coming to the Switch this year. There's Metal Slug Tactics, which has my interest, but I think more people are interested in that Advance Wars remake. And quite frankly, I'm interested in it too, primarily because I really like Way Forward. I think they're very good at polishing their games, and they're the ones developing this Advanced Wars remake. And if Nintendo was confident enough to show that game in their E3 Nintendo Direct presentation, then I gotta think it's gonna have some high level of polish. So that interests me. Then there's the rumors of a Fire Emblem remake. And I'm inclined to believe that that's true, because Intelligent Systems is the company that usually makes the Fire Emblem games. And Intelligent Systems otherwise makes the WarioWare games and Paper Mario games. And we got a Paper Mario game in 2020 and a WarioWare game in 2021. So I just wonder, like, what would they be working on next if they're trying to get a game out every year? And I assume they're trying to get a game out every year. So that would lead me to believe that the next logical game would be another Fire Emblem, and a remake makes sense. And I mean, we're gonna get another Fire Emblem game on the Switch. It's gonna happen. It's just whether or not it'll be in the same style as their most recent game, Three Houses, or if it'll be a remake of, I don't know, the Game Boy Advance games or something. That's what I don't know. But I feel pretty good about saying we're gonna get a Fire Emblem game. So I'd be willing to give that a try. And then there's the big one of Project Triangle Strategy from Square Enix. And the art style, I think looks awesome. I love this like HD sprite work in a 3D world. I love that. And Square Enix also plans to use that for their Dragon Quest III remake, and that looks awesome to me. The only problem I have with it is it seems... How do I phrase this? When a game is bright and colorful, I love it. When a game is more nitty-gritty, I kind of shy away from it. I like the bright, colorful stuff. So something like Metal Slug Tactics and the Advance Wars remake are more up my alley than Project Triangle Strategy for that reason, even if Project Triangle Strategy might be the more hardcore, polished tactics game. That's all. That's where my head's at. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about those games just yet, but the one I definitely want is Metal Slug Tactics. That does not have a release date, but it's one I would definitely like to play. So a tactics game initiative, I think, is a fun idea. Hang on, I wanted to make one tool real quickly so I could have one extra inventory space. All right, cool. So let's pick up like 3 more sets. So I guess I can get 4 more sets. We'll get this one in the corner too. Good. I think I'm probably going to be done with all these tree branches by the time this video is over, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for tomorrow's video. But still, these hundreds and hundreds of tree branches that my friends got for me certainly go a long way, as do the iron nuggets, and I certainly appreciate it. If worst comes to worst, I can do what I was doing before I had my friends come over, and I can go on a Nook Miles island tour and gather a bunch of supplies on there, chop down the trees and bonk all the rocks and whatever, and do what I've been doing. But since my friends did generously drop off all of these supplies, I'm gonna use them. But okay. But beyond the idea of going on a tactics game initiative, there's a lot of other ideas I have for videos that I want to do. Specifically for my Whatever Wednesday videos, because that's my excuse to really experiment and do whatever the heck I want. And there's a lot of games that I loved growing up that I've technically never completed. For example, one game I really love is Sonic Adventure 2. But I've never 100%ed it. That is to say, I never got A ranks in all the missions. I've played the missions and got A ranks in a fair share of them. Heck, I even made a walkthrough years ago showing where to get all the lost chows in that game, that side mission, and those were really beneficial to people in the past. But I myself have not gotten A rank and everything in that game, and I thought that would be a fun video to create, me finally going back and seeing if I could get A ranks and everything. But I don't know if I can, and that's why I'm hesitant to do that. And then in a similar vein, I've technically never completed Pokemon Stadium. And I have a sinking suspicion that Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 are going to come to Nintendo Switch Online. I really do. And I really hope they do. but I would want to do those videos before they come to Switch Online, because one of the main perks of Pokemon Stadium is that you can connect it to an actual Game Boy cartridge of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, or Green, and use those Pokemon in your game. And growing up, I didn't really do that. I just used the rental Pokemon that were in the game, and I thought it would be fun to try and create a team in Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, and then try to use only that team to beat every cup in the game, because I've never done it. I've never beaten every cup in the game all the way to Master Rank. I've never done the Mewtwo battle. I did the Gym Leader Castle, but that's about it. So I would love to hook up my Nintendo 64 and actually use a cartridge of Pokemon Red or Yellow, whatever I have, and make a team and showcase myself making the team in Pokemon Yellow, and then transfer that to Pokemon Stadium and then beat the game from there. I think that would be awesome, even if it took several days to do. The problem is, recording Nintendo 64 games is a huge pain, but there are people out there that sell Nintendo 64s that have an HDMI output, and that makes it so much easier to record, and it upscales the footage and makes it look all pretty, but they sell them for like $700. There was a guy at MagFest that was selling one for that price, and I kept going back and forth, and I kept, fighting myself over it, because I would use it. Nintendo 64 games in particular are so ridiculous to record because no console has backwards compatibility with them. The only easy way to record Nintendo 64 games is either through the Wii's and Wii U's virtual console systems, where there's only like 20 games to pick from, or through the Nintendo 64 Online on the Nintendo Switch. But again, those games don't have some of the extra features that I would want, like the compatibility with the Game Boy games. $700 though. I could probably get my money's worth, but it's just enough to like make it hurt, I don't know if I can warrant it. I don't know. If I bought it though, I would probably do another walkthrough for Bomberman 64: The Second Attack. And if that game came out on Nintendo 64 Online, I would do another walkthrough for that game, because it's co-op. It's co-op. It would be great. I just want to keep recording that game in the highest quality possible. And keep seeing how well I could improve my walkthrough each time. There was even a time where I considered walkthroughing that game every year around October or something, kind of making it my Treehouse of Horror, so to speak, like The Simpsons does. Just an annual tradition, something to look forward to every year. But I don't know. It would be funny to be associated with that game, but I don't know how many different twists I could do each time. If it came to Nintendo 64 Online, I could try to have a different guest on each time and make it co-op and have them determine like which levels I do first and which form of Pommy they'd want to be. If you guys haven't played that game and have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But there would be ways to slightly differentiate it if I had a guest, but otherwise, it's not that huge of a deal. It's just a game I really like and would love to see get more support. But anyway, other games coming out this year. I think I hit the big rumors that there's the Donkey Kong Initiative, there's Mario Kart 9 allegedly, a Fire Emblem remake allegedly, probably more Pokemon stuff, but they might just do DLC. I don't know. Oh no, I don't know. In 2020, they did a bunch of DLC for Sword and Shield, but we still got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I feel like Pokemon is just such a huge entity that they would want to have at least some sort of new game come out every year. And we'd probably get some sort of spin-off. Maybe it's Pokemon Pinball for the Switch. That would be awesome. And I would actually not be opposed to something like Pokemon Dash 2. Or something, I don't know. We'll see what we're doing. And I've said this many times, I've said this for many years, and I will continue to say it for many years, but with the success of the Nintendo Switch, I feel like now more than ever, Nintendo really ought to do something in the vein of an F-Zero game, or take a franchise that's kind of been down on its luck and really boot it back up. I think now is the time. That's what I think. Oh, and then we gotta go into other games that have been, well, okay, so there's Metroid Prime 4, which might at least have a trailer this year. I don't know if it's gonna come out this year. I think there's a chance it could come out at the end of the year. I genuinely think that's possible, but what do I think is more likely? I think it'll come out next year. I think we'll get a showcase and a trailer maybe around E3 time, and then it'll come out next year. That's what I'm feeling. And then there's the elusive Pikmin 4, which I believe is real, and then there have been people on Twitter that have claimed it's real and that development on it has restarted or something. I don't know. I believe that it is coming. I don't know if that would come out this year. I suppose it could, but we haven't even seen it. So if it's going to come out this year, it would have to come out. There would have to be a trailer in the first Nintendo Direct of the year. That's a big game. I know that they've had smaller games where they unveiled them at E3 and then the game comes out like a month or two later. I don't see them doing that for Pikmin. I see them announcing it in a February Direct and then it comes out around the holidays or something of that nature, or it comes out next year. But I believe Pikmin 4 is real. Nintendo has shown continued interest in the Pikmin series with their Pikmin Bloom mobile game. Apparently at the Super Nintendo World theme park, there's like hidden Pikmin that you can find. Kind of like the hidden Mickeys of Disneyland, there's hidden Pikmin. So that seems cool to me. I would be all for that. And then, trying to think of other Nintendo franchises. I mean, we got our Mario Sports. We might... This one's a stretch. And this topic's been brought up a couple of times between my friends and myself. The Mario and Luigi games. I don't know if those are 100% dead just yet. I know that the company that developed them, Alpha Dream, I believe they went bankrupt. They filed for bankruptcy in 2020. Nintendo still owns the Mario and Luigi series, so to speak, and they could hand it off to another developer, such as Next Level Games. Although I really hope that Next Level Games is developing another Punch-Out. That's really what I want. But whatever they dabble their hands in, they have a reputation to where I would trust them with whatever they wanted to make. So Mario and Luigi, I feel, could be possible. In the past, the Mario and Luigi games have alternated with the Paper Mario games. So I believe it was Paper Mario came out, and then Superstar Saga came out, and then Thousand Year Door came out, and then Partners in Time came out, and then Super Paper Mario came out, and then Bowser's Inside. So we recently got a Paper Mario game with Origami King. So I feel it could be possible to get another Mario and Luigi game. If we're gonna get one, it would be next. But I genuinely don't know if we would get one. They would have to make a whole new engine for Switch, presumably, because for the 3DS they were using what appeared to be the same engine ever since Dream Team. So they would have to make something from scratch, but they might do it. I don't know. If we're talking about them working on a Mario and Luigi game since like 2019 when the last one came out, now would be a prime time. And I don't know if Next Level Games would be working on it. I feel like that just gets brought up because we all like Next Level Games because they work on Luigi's Mansion. If they were working on it, I'm sure it'd be fine. I would prefer it if Next Level Games was working on something else and then a Mario and Luigi game also came out. But we'll see. Next Level Games is working on something. They've had to have been working on something since Luigi's Mansion 3. The only issue is that Luigi's Mansion 3, I believe they said it took them like 5 or 6 years to develop, and it was originally going to be a Wii U game. So my fear is that they could be working on something else, but it might take another 5-6 years. We'll see. Also, did I use up all my iron nuggets? Am I in trouble? Whoa. I think I actually am in trouble. I used up all... No, I have... Oh, I have plenty more iron nuggets. I'm sorry, I was concerned because I had used up all of my flimsy fishing rods. That's what I was running out of. That's my bad. Oh, we're okay. We're fine. I will probably use up all of my iron nugget by the end of this because I only have like 60, 70 more. And it's set, and I have to make like another 400 tools. So I'm going to have to get some more at some point. And I've already bonked all the rocks on my island. Yeah, I have 84 more. All right. Well, right now that the sun has gone down and it's starting to become evening on my island, let's see where I'm at with regards to tools. How good is the pace going? So we're at 2402. Okay, so I have another 258 to go. I think my pace is fine. We're halfway through the video. I started at like 22 something, right? So I've almost done 200. I think we'll be okay. I think I can get to 2660. Whoops. Oh, I didn't. Why did that happen? I did not mean to press Y there. I was just trying to adjust my hands on my controller. Okay, a quick setback, but that's fine. Worth noting that even with setbacks and me having to run to the shop and sell my stuff and bonk the rocks at the beginning of my video, I have still been able to craft as many tools as I have in this video, and I'm still going to keep that momentum. I mean, if I get to 2,700 by the end of the video, that'd be great. But I think within an hour's time, getting to 2660 is a bit more reasonable. I might take a quick tree bonking break because I've already got wood pieces sitting in my inventory. And so I may as well get a couple more wood pieces and craft them into things. So maybe I ought to do that now. I don't want to get too distracted. It is important to me that I maintain my focus on crafting tools today. But since wood pieces would be beneficial and would actually capitalize on the fact that I have them sitting in my storage like I just said, I think this would be a good idea. All right. It's just I gotta take the coconuts for a sec too. All right, so I suppose right now, any type of wood piece is good. I would probably benefit the most from getting the wood pieces that would be used to upgrade a flimsy axe, because that way I could actually use all the stones that are sitting there up at my crafting station. So regular wood pieces are actually preferred, but the softwood and the hardwood can be used to craft tools as well. We'll just see what I can make. I'll have to get a little crafty as I incorporate these wood pieces into my next set of tools. Okay, so bamboo is not going to be particularly useful. There are the coconut trees in the back of my island, so I'll bonk those real quickly, and then we'll be good. I don't feel the need to bonk the other trees on my island right now because those could have wasp nests, so we'll skip on that. All right, as long as I have 5 of each wood piece, I can craft some sort of tool out of all of them, and then whatever's left over is, well, leftover. All right, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, oddly enough, regular wood is gonna be, oh, frick, did not. I didn't want to do that. Okay. If I face, okay, well, first let me grab this. If I face down here, I should be able to set it back. And this will give me a nice excuse to see how many wood pieces I'm currently carrying. So, okay, well, we got 14 softwood. Okay, that's fine. This, place item. We're fine. I have fixed the damage. Okay, and I think I need a multiple of 4. 3 or 4 in order to actually incorporate the regular wood. So if I have 12 pieces of regular wood, we're in business. No. Okay, hardwood's still fine because the hardwood goes toward a flimsy shovel and the softwood goes toward a flimsy watering can, and the regular wood is only good for upgrading a flimsy axe into a regular axe. All right. Well, I mean, let's see how many regular wood pieces I'm at right now, because maybe that'll determine. Okay. I will go bonk 1 or 2 regular trees on my island, but then that's it, okay? I did not want to bonk the ladder, I merely wanted to climb the ladder, but it's okay. Whacking my stone axe against it verifies that it is indeed a sturdy ladder. All right, let's check this tree. As a matter of fact, I probably should reset the trees on my island too. Yep, all right. Well, it's a good thing I've got that gold bug catching net, huh? There we go, thank you very much. Okay, yes. Yeah, so what I'll do right now, since I'm already carrying a couple of coconuts with me, I'll go ahead and eat one, and then I'll go ahead and set this tree back where it was originally. All right, so we'll do, whoa. All right, while I have the pocket space, go ahead and clean up my island a little bit. So this was previously where? I think it was just right over here. I just like moved it over slightly, huh? Okay, so in that case, 1 space. Was it really just here? If I have to move it again, then I'll do it, but I think it really was just there. Okay, great. Go ahead and pick up a couple extra tree branches, sure, because every little bit's gonna count. Okay, and then now I actually gotta bonk the tree. I probably should have done that first. Here we go. So we'll do boom, 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 regular wood, great. We'll keep going until I get 12 pieces of regular wood, which I should be able to get by the time I bonk all of these trees. And then there's a chance that there's more wasps in it. Yep, how you doing? You're done. Thank you. Just a quick little distraction, and then I'll get back into discussing the games I want to play this year. All right. So now we'll go ahead and bonk this tree. There we go, right there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, regular. Oh, 1 of each type from that one. Very good, very good, very good. So I think I need 2 more pieces of regular wood. Great. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and do this. That had an item in it. This is just a cone. Great. Doesn't matter too much to me. I don't know why I selected my stone axe through this method. It is what it is. Cool, 1 of each wood piece again. I'm generally gonna be in favor of that, actually. I like it when the trees work like that. All right, I need 1 more regular wood piece. Hopefully luck is on my side. Here we go, another wasp. I've got my gold net ready. Putting my gold net to good use. I'm gonna have to catch a lot more bugs before this breaks. Very good. Okay, don't need that butterfly back there though. Not anymore. This time last year, I was concerned about getting enough bugs, but now I don't gotta worry about it. Remember, those butterflies were my friends because they were like the only bugs that spawned in the winter besides the dung beetles, and I couldn't really rely on the dung beetles. There we go. All right, just need 1 more regular wood piece, please. Come on. Boom. And we can do hup. There it is. Oh, more than enough. Great. Great. Okay, then I feel no need to bonk that last tree. I think we'll be fine. I think I've spent enough time getting wood pieces, time that I didn't need to spend, but time that I chose to spend anyway. All right, so up next on the docket, with whatever inventory space I have remaining, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch of flimsy axes, and then I'll upgrade those flimsy axes. That's the wrong part. I'll go ahead and upgrade these flimsy axes to stone axes. Very good. Let's move it to it. So back to tools. Here we go. Right at the top there. Great. Got plenty of stones. Use them all up. Just use them, use them, use them. Great. And then we'll upgrade all of those and we'll do what we can. In fact, I should probably be a little hesitant because I don't want to fill up my pockets too much with these. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I guess I can just do it anyway. Fill up my pockets for what it is now, and then I'll see how many of these flimsy axes I can actually upgrade, and then I'll move back over to tree branches. It's not a huge deal. I could stand to use up some of the stones that are in my pockets anyway. Put them to good use. I got plenty of stones, but this is the only tool that it's useful for. So, whatever. Okay. So because Splatoon 3 is coming out this year, and because there's potentially Mario Kart 9 coming out this year, I'm gonna have to wrap up my Splatoon 2 Ink It Up series soon, and potentially my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe series as well. But that's fine, because I had to do something similar back in 2017 when the Switch first came out. I had to wrap up my original Mario Kart 8 series, and I had to wrap up my original Splatoon series. So that'll keep me busy, and then those new games will come out, and then those will take up my focus. And I'm even toying with the idea of just wrapping up my Pokemon Bata series. I don't know if Generation 9 is on the horizon. If it is, it would more likely come out next year. We're probably not getting an announcement for that this year. I think that's a next year thing, if then. And I mainly think that just because of the cycle we're in, there's usually a set amount of years between. Oh, I can't upgrade all these stone axes. Well, frick. Okay, then I'll upgrade what I can, and then I'll run over to the shop real quickly, empty my pockets, and then we'll move on. Yeah, we're gonna get some sort of Pokemon announcement, but I don't think it's gonna be Gen 9. I will get whatever Gen 9 is, and probably continue my competitive battle series into there, and I'll probably continue to keep using the Pokemon that I've been using. But I think I'm wrapping up my series. I think I'm fine with that. Ending at like battle 151 is what I feel would be most appropriate, just because 151 is kind of an important number in the Pokemon franchise. All right, come here, you balloon. If you are Iron Nuggets, you are my hero. If you are Clay, you are my worst enemy. What do we got here? Right, yeah, so we'll swap it with something real quickly. Oh yeah, we can let the wasp go. Let that go. Okay, and this, paper chain sealing garland. Okay, well, I suppose that can go into storage. That's not a big deal. Okay, so put something away, and then, boom. And I guess I can hang on to the cone as well. So now I've got 2 inventory spaces. Okay, I'll go ahead and shake this one last tree, because maybe I'll be lucky and get some decent wood pieces. Imperial partition, great. Okay, then we'll do this. We'll do up. Hardwood. Hardwood's handy. Okay, take those. And then we'll put the Imperial partition away. Very good. All right. Put something away. Imperial partition. And actually, I don't know if I'll need them, but maybe I'll put the wasp nests away too. I mean, the series is coming to a close, but maybe there'll be a rainy day when version 3.0 comes out and I'll want those. If there's a version 3.0. I don't know. If there is, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, there was a whole other batch of iron nuggets here that I never fully utilized. Well, then I will go ahead and craft 2 more tools real quickly just because I have the inventory space for them, and then I'll go and sell them. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, we've decided I do not have enough regular wood pieces. I do have hardwood, so we'll go ahead and use those up. Or use up what I can anyway. Very good. So flimsy shovel, great. I can go ahead and make another flimsy shovel, and then I'll upgrade both those flimsy shovels into regular shovels, and then I'll stop by the shop and sell them. All right, more games coming out this year. Maybe I ought to get back into playing more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I do play it. I don't play it as actively as I used to. I used to play it for an hour each night, but now that hour a day commitment has transferred over to Animal Crossing here. So maybe I'll play more Smash. I would like to make more Road to Sakurai videos. That is one of my goals for the year. With all the other games I've been playing, and with Super Smash Bros. Primarily taking an online focus these days, it's been a little tough. But I would like to. I do still want to meet Masahiro Sakurai, and that was the whole point of me making that series, was to document my journey and growing as a competitive player in hopes of one day meeting Masahiro Sakurai from potentially an award ceremony at a tournament or something. We'll see. With regards to walkthroughs, yeah, I want to do Kirby. I might do Metal Slug Tactics. And then we'll see what else gets announced. Like if Pikmin 4 does get announced, I would most likely do a walkthrough of that. And if there is a Mario Kart 9, naturally, I would record that. I don't know if I'd record a new Donkey Kong game. Donkey Kong's not really a series I've regularly recorded on my channel. Not because I dislike Donkey Kong games, it's just not a series I've followed as much. Oh, and then Breath of the Wild 2, yeah, that would come out at the end of the year. So there probably would be a good opportunity for me to record Splatoon 3. Kirby comes out in March. Splatoon 3 comes out summer. I could probably finish Kirby before then if I'm consistent enough, and then I do Splatoon 3. And then maybe there's another game in there, maybe that's Metal Slug Tactics, and then I wrap that up before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, assuming it's a holiday game. That's a maybe. That seems more plausible. Okay. And then Breath of the Wild 2 continues on into next year, 2023, and then we'll figure it out by then? Yeah, I like the sound of that. All right, let's go back over to my favorites. There we go. Let's make a bunch more of those flimsy fishing rods and upgrade all of them. Okay. So, beyond all of that, I mean, there's the Mario movie. It's not a game, but it's a movie that I do want to see. There's not too many movies I actively want to see. I mean, Spider-Man came out. I really did want to see that. And I kept wondering throughout the course of 2020, like, how are they going to do this movie during a pandemic? And sure enough, they did it, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. So, you know, I follow the Marvel movies, and I know that they're doing more shows than movies now with their Disney Plus initiative. So we'll see. I think the next big Marvel movie that's coming out is Doctor Strange. So I might go see that. And then the other Marvel show I want to watch is Secret Invasion. I like Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and I'm that plot line is something I'm interested in. Other Marvel shows, I've kind of dipped out a little bit. I watched them when they were first coming out on Disney Plus because thankfully I have friends that have a Disney Plus account and we've been sharing. So they allowed me to watch WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I liked those. But I did not watch What If or Hawkeye. So I did watch Loki. I liked Loki. So I would love to watch Secret Invasion, and I would love to watch She-Hulk. I think is the other one I'm interested in. So we'll see. We'll see with those. And then there's a Thor movie coming along. I'm interested in that. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that I'm coming along. All right, that's probably it for movies. There's the Mario movie. There's the Pixar Buzz Lightyear movie. I want to see that. I'm a big Pixar guy. That has my interest peaked. Okay. So, yeah, 2022 I think is going to be a good year for entertainment and as far as gaming and movies are concerned. I think people are starting to find their footing a little bit more in these times of the pandemic, working from home and figuring out how to adjust to what is going to be considered to be the new normal. And, you know, I've been trying to stay home in quarantine as frequently as I can, so having all of these extra methods of entertainment, having access to more games and movies and stuff is good for me. Entertainment, I feel, is important. I've discussed the importance of entertainment several times throughout my videos, probably even in a couple of Animal Crossing videos. So it's an industry I'd love to be part of, and I'd love to see it thrive even in these challenging times. I'm glad that Nintendo, as well as pretty much most gaming companies, have been able to work during the pandemic and still maintain a high level of quality. I know that there was some concern like, oh, this game isn't going to be as good because it was developed during a pandemic, but they seem to have games that don't appear that way. You know, maybe Breath of the Wild 2 took longer to develop because of a pandemic. Maybe Pikmin 4 is coming along nicely, but it's taken longer to develop because of a pandemic. But at least when those games come out, they don't feel like they've been hindered because of the pandemic. They feel like they were games that were always going to be that good with that level of polish. So I'm thankful for that. You know, say what you want about Animal Crossing New Horizons. I know that some fans were a little divisive and said, oh, maybe some of the stuff was delayed because of the pandemic. I don't know how true that is, but this game still has a level of polish to it. People might like New Leaf more. That's fine. But as far as I've gotten with this game, I've enjoyed it as a person who doesn't regularly play Animal Crossing games. Same thing with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I thoroughly enjoyed New Pokemon Snap. I thoroughly enjoyed all sorts of other games that I played throughout the course of 2021, which was actually a lot. I played like Mario Golf. I played Mario Party Superstars. I recently played WarioWare with my good friend Scooter when we were at MagFest. I played a good deal of stuff, and I've been pleased to report that everything still maintains that level of Nintendo quality. And if games just need to get delayed by a month or two in order to maintain that quality, I am all for it. All right. What I would also love to see on the Nintendo Switch this year, besides just more Nintendo 64 games, and I discussed this with my friends yesterday, I would love to see Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games come to Nintendo Switch Online, especially if they have the link cable multiplayer. It would be so good. I feel like a lot of people didn't really get to experience the multiplayer of those games growing up, and I think the Nintendo Switch would offer a prime way for that to function and work. So here's hoping. As we get closer to February, I think we're approaching Nintendo Direct time. I think Nintendo would want to get into the rhythm of announcing a bunch of games early in the year so we know what to expect throughout the course of the year. And I think the way they did things in 2021 was pretty much perfect. Something in the beginning of the year, something in the middle of the year, something at the end. So I would argue that February is going to be the norm for Nintendo Directs. I know they haven't always had Nintendo Direct in February. Sometimes they've even had them in January. But I don't think we're going to have any in January. I think they're just about set with February. If they had one in January, then they might have another Direct in April and then have one in June. But it looks to be it's going to be like February, June, and then September, October. Every 4 months or so, which seems perfect to me. Oops, that's right. I just filled up my pockets for that. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this fishing rod. And then I will, in just a moment, check again how far along I am with crafting these tools. So here we are. Boom, 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 boom. DIY tools. We're at 2454. Did I slow down? I might have slowed down, or it might just be not as long since I've last checked. All right. Oh, you know what? I did take a bit of a break trying to bonk those trees, huh? So it is what it is. Okay. In any case, let me go ahead and head back down here, and then I will sell some more stuff, and then I will go back and I'm committed to getting to 2660. I'm not going to end this video at the hour mark if I'm not at that number. I'll go a few minutes overtime if I have to. And hopefully it won't be too much overtime. I'm only at 2454. Man, I gotta do a lot more, huh? All right, well, let's sell some stuff. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Wait, was there another flimsy one? No, I was misreading things. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, done. So, and you know what? Just to have one extra inventory space. At this point, I don't know if I'm gonna need the regular wood. It's fine. Okay. What I might do real quickly, just with the softwood, is I'll craft the flimsy watering cans over here using the softwood, and then I'll sell whatever excess softwood I have. Let's go back to tools. Let's go ahead and craft a couple of these. Thank you, I can make 4 of them. I will have 1 piece of softwood left over. I will sell whatever watering cans I craft, and then I'll sell that 1 extra piece of softwood. Very good. It's all coming together. I'm gonna have so many bells that I'm not gonna spend in this series because the series will be over. Ah! All right, there we go. Getting all the more closer toward finally accomplishing that DIY tools achievement. So yeah, between this fluster of new Nintendo games coming out, oh yeah, and then I briefly mentioned the Dragon Quest III remake earlier. I might get that. A lot of people say like Dragon Quest III is the one, right? That's the Dragon Quest game that really made the franchise one of the all-time greats. That HD 2D remake style is in my interest. It's called the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. That seems cool to me. I might give that a try. Although I did buy Dragon Quest XI and everyone said that was a fantastic game, and I believe them, but that's just been sitting on my shelf because I haven't had the time to play it. But we'll see. The idea of having free time to play a game, what a concept, right? And then I briefly mentioned earlier, I'd love to go back and complete games that I've technically never completed, like Sonic Adventure 2 and Pokemon Stadium. Probably Pokemon Puzzle Challenge as well for the Game Boy. Yeah, so those are ideas. I will have plenty to work on. And if other games get DLC, like Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or even Legends Arceus or something, maybe I'll do individual videos on those. I would love to do more editorials. I did my Mario Kart 9 versus Nintendo Kart editorial recently, and I would not be opposed to writing more of those. But we'll see. We'll see what other curveballs throws at us. Maybe Nintendo will release like another Famicom Detective Club type game, and maybe I'll go and play that. I don't know. Here, I better grab these tree branches up here, because these are the ones that are the furthest away. There we are. Okay. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna reach the end of my iron nugget stash by the end of today. Between making regular flimsy rod, or between making flimsy fishing rods and regular fishing rods, let's see, I've got 80 iron nuggets left, and then that would be upgrading a flimsy, with the iron nuggets that I have, that would mean that I'm upgrading 80 flimsy fishing rods, which means I would be making 160 tools. I would make 80 flimsy fishing rods and then upgrade each of them into regular fishing rods with the iron nuggets that I have. That's 160 tools, and that just barely gets me to my goal today, I believe. So I'm gonna be out of iron nuggets. So maybe tomorrow I will go to a Nook Miles island, get a bunch of supplies, and finish crafting all my stuff there. And then maybe day 445 will be the true finale, because it feels weird to end my series tomorrow after having to spend so much time getting supplies. And if I'm gonna go to a Nook Miles island anyway to get my supplies, then I wouldn't really be on my own island. You know, it'd be weird to not be on my own island on the final day of my Animal Crossing New Horizons gameplay series that's been focused on the development of my life on this island. So I'm leaning more toward having the final day of this series be day 445. And you know what? At this point, now that I've been playing the game for so long, what's another hour, right? What does it matter at this point? What's another hour to have a proper conclusion to this? So I still want to hit my goal. I still want to get to 2660 in the tools department for this achievement today. And then tomorrow, yeah, by the time I get the supplies I need and use up all the supplies that I currently have on my own island, I will probably devote the entire day just to reaching the achievement. I'll probably reach it by the very end. And then day 445, I will have my proper goodbye. And I think that works out better because much like I did when I ended the original run of this series, which was day 367, I had custom artwork for the thumbnail, and I'm currently commissioning a friend again, or I'm about to commission my friend. I guess I haven't contacted her yet. But I'm about to commission my friend again to draw artwork for the final thumbnail of this iteration of the series. So that way, day 445 can have that thumbnail, the commissioned artwork, and day 444 can have another thumbnail that shows me getting the achievement. Because, you know, for each of these thumbnails, I like to have a little thing in the bottom left corner of the picture that showcases an item or something noteworthy related to the video that I did for that day. So tomorrow, it'll have the picture of me clearing the achievement, and then day 445, I would have the proper goodbye. Okay, so that settles it. At the beginning of this video, I was like, I don't know if the next video is going to be the last one or the one after one will be the last one. The one after will be the last one. Tomorrow will not be the final day. So this video, day 443, is not going to be the penultimate Animal Crossing video. Also, I have 90 iron nuggets, not 80. That goes a long way. 90 iron nuggets means I can craft an additional 10 tools, which adds up when I have 400 to go. So that saves me some time. So I guess I'm not going to use up all of my iron nuggets today. Or, you know, maybe I still will. With 90 iron nuggets, multiply that by 2, that's 180 tools between crafting the flimsy versions and the regular versions. 180, I think, does get me to my goal of the end of this video, 2660. So tomorrow, I'll start the day off, I'll bonk my rocks on my island, get whatever iron nuggets I can. Then I will go to a Nook Miles island, bonk a couple of trees, get some wood pieces, and then see if I can get more tree branches. These tree branches have been a lifesaver. And if I just need to craft flimsy tools and only flimsy tools because that's easier, maybe upgrading to regular tools is not as worth my time, then so be it. That is what I'll do. But for now, my mindset is to keep crafting flimsy tools and then upgrade all of those to regular tools. And then when my Animal Crossing series is done, I've said this several times throughout this series, I will get back into my routine of walkthroughs on the weekdays and online multiplayer stuff on the weekends, and I would love to regularly put out Whatever Wednesday videos. And that's fun for me, because I was able to do a lot of Whatever Wednesday videos in 2021. Granted, I could have done more. I became a little more sloppy toward the end of the year, but I would love to put highlights or spotlights onto smaller games or fulfill these challenges and games that I've never done before. Like I said, finally officially completing Pokemon Stadium and Sonic Adventure 2. And, you know, the Whatever Wednesday series of videos gave me an excuse to actually play a lot of these new games that I wouldn't play otherwise, like Mario Golf or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I was going to play those games anyway, but I had an excuse to do content on my channel without having to do a full-fledged series on it. So I would like to keep doing that. That's what excites me, is the Whatever Wednesday component. So the plan now is to finish this series, because we're just a couple days away. I mean, after this video, I'm only 2 videos away, right? Because I just decided that day 445 was going to be the last day. So after this video, I have 2 more to record. Then I'll finally record my 2022 plans video. And then I'll finally begin my initiative to get daily content out with walkthroughs on the weekdays and multiplayer content on the weekend. In fact, maybe to celebrate, I'll like dive straight into recording Mario Kart and just have like weekend videos ready to go. And I would ideally love to just have a backlog of stuff to upload, so I'm constantly getting stuff out. So that way, when videos are coming out, I can work on the more intensive stuff in the background. That was always the plan. That was always the plan. But recording Animal Crossing every day means that I'm uploading Animal Crossing all the time, and therefore my upload schedule is a little cluttered. The original plan was just to have Animal Crossing come out as frequently as my other videos. I was still going to do my daily schedule, and then there would just be 2 videos every day. But now my mindset is, because I'm so close to finishing this series, is my focus is just to finish the series. That's what I'm trying to say. Finish this up, then focus on everything else. Get back to New Pokemon Snap afterward, finish that up, and then be ready for some Kirby time and get the Whatever Wednesday videos in there. And I think once I finally get more consistent, my odds of finally reaching 100,000 subscribers will drastically increase, and I think this will be the year where I finally do it, folks! And it will be glorious! There we go. Alright. Where am I at with this achievement? How am I doing? I know I just checked it not too long ago, but I just want to see. I'm at exactly 2,500, and I'm at the hour mark. I wanted to get to 2,660. Okay. It's probably going to be another 20 minutes, but I will do it. I like that I'm at exactly 2,500. That would otherwise be a nice number to stop at. But, you know, if I really want day 445 at this point to be the final day in the series, and I really do, I really got to continue on with the work. Okay, you want to go back to my place for a bit? Oh, I forgot I changed your phrase to Hippo Whippo! You know what? Yeah, you know what, Bertha? Let's do it. Oh, you've never been to my place, huh? Well, you know what, Bertha? I've got a crafting station at my place, so it's fine. I still have a couple of tree branches and iron nuggets in my pocket, so I can do a little bit of work in here. There we go. Come on in! Welcome, welcome, thank you. Thanks for having me, Hippo Whippo. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you don't mind if I go into my office, do you? I'm just gonna craft a bunch of times. Once I run out of tools in here, then I will head back outside. Yeah, this is my office. Come on in, join me. Now, I really love the style of your cute DIY table. It's great that you like the same kind of cheery fun that I'm drawn toward. I was about to say, if you don't allow me to craft stuff in here, I'm about to kick you out. Here we go. Actually, since you're in here, maybe we ought to take a picture. This is not an opportunity I've had very often. Here, and then I'll do this. There you go. I can get whatever angle I want, right? So let's do like this. There you go, and then, boop. That'll do. Thanks for coming over, Bertha. I've always hated long goodbyes, so I'd better get going. Okay, see you later. At least I got the picture. All right, bye, Bertha. Well, I'll still craft one thing in here. I took a picture, then you were ready to just bolt on out of here, huh? Or were you freaked out by the fact that I've got a picture of everybody on the island? All right, here. We'll go ahead and craft one flimsy fishing rod in here. And then I'll upgrade that to a regular fishing rod. And actually what I should do while I'm in here is maybe I'll craft a different tool. I'll use up my hardwood or something. And then I'll run by the shop on the way out. And then I'll sell those items and then go back to where I was. So I was here. I can make one more flimsy shovel, which I will then upgrade into a regular shovel. Very good. And then I guess I can sell the hardwood at that point and have another inventory space. May as well. The extra inventory space does save me a bit of time, and while it might be nice to have the extra wood pieces for tomorrow, I think the strategy for this DIY tools achievement is to focus on the now. Here, I'll make flimsy net. Now that makes a difference. It's still just tree branches. But whatever. Mix it up a little bit, I guess. There you go. One of those. Very good, very good, very good. All right. Let's get out of here. It's been nice to craft inside my own place. It's air conditioned in here. But all of my supplies are back outside, and it's most convenient for me to keep crafting stuff while I'm by my supplies so I can grab them with relative ease. I don't know if I still have stuff in here. I think I used up everything. Pretty sure I did, but I guess now would be the time to check, right? So we do this. Wrong thing. This is what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. I haven't been in my own inventory in so long. Frick. Here, this. Okay. So we'll go alphabetical, and we'll go to the T section and see if I have tree branches. But I have my doubts. Okay, let me see. But if I do have any tree branches, I'll take them. I don't think I do. Let's see. Street lamp. Oh yeah, and there was gonna be a shooting star show tonight, huh? You know what? At this point, let's sell some of the coffee. I don't need that much coffee. I do not need that much coffee. Okay. Tree branches. Oh, I don't think I have them because it would be right over here. Train sets, trekking shoes, tree standee. Yeah, I don't. I don't have tree branches. And I imagine I've used up all the stones and all the iron nuggets. Here, I can sort by type. And I think, oh, I do have more pieces of softwood. And a couple more pieces of hardwood. Maybe, oh, I have more stones, but the stones aren't as useful. The clay is not useful, and I assume I don't have iron nuggets. I assume I used those all. Okay, yeah, these are all my things I could use to craft other things. But the only things that would be useful for more tools at this point would be the wood pieces. Very well. Then perhaps I will use a couple of those. I didn't need to sell those after all. But no tree branches. That was a big one. Okay. Then, in that case, we'll move out of here. And maybe I'll craft a few more watering cans after all. Save a couple of these tree branches. Put my supplies to good use. You are still outside my house, and you are making me debate whether or not I wanted to use the picture I took with you for my thumbnail or the picture I took with Bertha. I don't know. I don't know. All right, here we go. Boop-a-da-ba. Let's craft. All right, so how many flimsy watering cans can I stack right here? Oh, well, I only grabbed 11 pieces. Then I guess I'm only making 2 more. I could have grabbed a lot more softwood, whatever. But I didn't. I'll grab it tomorrow then. Not a big deal. All right, there we go. Boom. Then I'll upgrade both of those to regular watering cans, and then I will sell them. So we'll do this. Boom. Clearing up the extra storage in my house for no real reason, but I guess if I ever needed to store more items in my house, great. I now have, what, 3 more storage spaces? Very good. All right, so that's done. Thank you. And then how much hardwood do I have? I do have 5 pieces of hardwood. Perfect. So I can make 1 more flimsy shovel, which I'll then upgrade to a regular shovel. Great, 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 great. Putting everything to use. I'm glad that I had the right amount of hardwood in the end. It all works out. All right. If I were to play for another 14 minutes, I think that would mean that the shooting star show would start. So maybe I can wish on a shooting star, but we'll see. Just trying to wrap this up. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Let me throw the coffee in there too. Spill the coffee all over the shovels. All right, so boom. No, not the iron nuggets. I definitely need those. Okay, gotta select things carefully. I guess the extra piece of softwood and the net and that shovel. Great. Yeah, I gotta stick to just doing. I gotta stick to just doing tree branches. Gotta stick to just doing fishing rods from now on because now I'm starting to lose track. Okay, so that goes over there. Although I'm about to use up these items, so that shouldn't really matter, but whatever. I got the extra coffee out of my storage. I don't need that much coffee. We've had enough. It's had enough. I don't know, maybe on day 445, I'll go back and speak to... I'll go back to the roost one more time, because that was a big update, part of version 2.0. That's how they announced it in the first place. They're like, hey, look, you can get coffee now. So, day 45, that'll be the last day. I'm not finishing this achievement tomorrow, especially if it's taking this long just to do it. Okay, so more tree branches, please. Great. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's craft. Let's move it to it. All right, no more distractions. Boom. You know what? If I want to use up the last of my stones, well, no, because I can't upgrade those. If I go to a regular axe, that's still, okay, no, we're not using up more stones. We're just going to go straight into the flimsy fishing rod. Like I keep saying, stick to what I know. Use the sticks to craft what I know. All right, so let's go back to favorites then. Good. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Use up all the tree branches in my inventory. I don't care. I've got plenty more sitting beside me, which still won't be enough to craft all the tools. My friends got me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tree branches, and I'm still gonna need to go and get my own supplies, even more. Whew. I guess, yeah, to put it in perspective, if you were to craft 3,000 tools and you were to use just tree branches to craft those 3,000 tools, then you would need 15,000 tree branches because it's 5 tree branches per tool. 15,000. They got me a couple hundred. Probably collectively, they got me somewhere in the ballpark. I want to estimate 500 to 600 tree branches. But that would still only boil down to like 120 tools. Now, they gave me iron nuggets as well, and it only takes 1 iron nugget to upgrade that stuff, so that allows me to get 240 tools. And I was able to craft like 300 tools a day when my friends were here across Saturday and Sunday, so that was probably 600 tools. That was great. But man, it's so much. I guess it just keeps going back to that point. I really don't know how doable this achievement would have been without my friends. Well, it would have been doable, but it would have taken me like another 2 or 3 days on top of it. If my friends didn't come those previous 2 days, this series would end closer to day 450. And I don't want that, because if this series ever continues with a version 3.0, that means the following day would be 451, and if I wanted to continue my trends of having multiplayer guests every 10 days in this series, then that means the first video back would have to be a multiplayer video, and I feel like that's a little weird. I want to give myself a little bit of a buffer before I dive back into a multiplayer video, just like I did with this series. This series came back on day 368, and then I saved having a multiplayer guest for day 371 to continue that tradition of having a multiplayer guest every 10 days in this series. Very good. All right. How many more space? Oh, okay, I can carry a bunch more, so we'll grab 4. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's almost out. It's almost out. It's almost done. Okay, so I can craft 4 more. Okay, great. Good, good, good. All right, flimsy fishing rod. And then we'll upgrade all those to regular fishing rods, and then I'll stop by the shop again. Probably by the time today's video is over, all these fishing rods will be gone too, if I have to craft another 100 tools or so. I don't know. I think the odds of me seeing that shooting star show by the end of today's video are pretty darn good. And the more I think about it, the nicer that is, being able to see 1 or 2 more shooting stars before this series officially comes to a close. Because I'm not going on a captain boat ride. I'm not doing that today. That would be the only other way I'd be able to see shooting stars without going over to a friend's island, and I'm pretty sure I just recorded the last multiplayer video of this series yesterday. So the only way I'd get shooting stars is that they came by my own island. It's just unfortunate that this has been such a focus today. Oops, oh yeah, we gotta start upgrading these. Okay. After I craft 5 more of these regular fishing rods, I don't have enough space in my inventory to craft another flimsy fishing rod, which I can then use to upgrade another regular fishing rod. Just trying to optimize my time as I stand here at this crafting station, as I ponder the future and think about all the various games and movies and other forms of entertainment that will come. And you know, I want to go to PAX East. If you want to talk about other forms of entertainment, there's conventions, which I was talking about before my friends came over. I want to go to PAX East this year, but it feels a little ill-minded, or absent-minded, whatever phrase you want to use, to continuously travel. I actually canceled a little bit of traveling plans. Around this time, I was supposed to go to San Francisco to watch a concert, and I canceled that. I didn't get a refund on the concert, but I just decided not to go. I thought it was smarter, safer, stay home for a bit, and then go and travel at a later time when things feel a little safer. That's my hope. So I would like to do PAX East. I know E3 is not going to be a physical event this year. E3 is normally one of my favorite events to attend, especially since it's easy because it's in Los Angeles. That's probably not going to happen. So PAX East is going to be the main one. PAX West maybe by the end of the year, because that's in Seattle, and I love Seattle. And I would love to go to MagFest again next year. I actually had a lot of fun given the circumstances, and if things are easing up and if things do get better, then MagFest would only get better. And it's just nice to see everybody again. But yeah, in terms of other games though, my multiplayer fix will be good between a Splatoon 3 and a potential Mario Kart. We'll see what other big multiplayer games Nintendo plans to release this year. Oh man, other Nintendo 64 online games would be fantastic though. It would be great. Okie dokie. Once I get through these fishing rods, I will check my stash of tools again. As this video gets closer and closer to ending, I keep checking how many tools I've crafted for the day because I'm so eager just to finally be done with this achievement and wish upon a couple of shooting stars, and then tomorrow I'll pick up those shooting stars. And technically crafting wands counts as crafting tools, so if it's easier for me to craft some of those for my final tools of this series, that actually sounds kind of fun, and I'll see if I can incorporate that into my strategy. Especially since I'm going to be out of iron nuggets by that point, and those will be hard to come by. So actually using the star fragments to craft tools sounds like a pretty brilliant idea, all things considered, and I only just thought of that after recording today's video for an hour. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. Okay, boom, boom, boom. 3 more. Mashing that A button. I've been mashing so much today. I'm actually not using the Pro Controller today. I'm using my Joy-Cons. My Pro Controller's hooked up to the charger. I messed up. Maybe that's what I ought to use tomorrow. I ought to use my Pro Controller just because it's more comfortable to hold, and mashing in the A button feels a little better. But maybe mashing the A button on my Joy-Cons a little faster. Not that the speed really matters, but the A button doesn't click in and take as long to click back out, even if it's just by like a fraction of a millisecond. That time might help me. Okay, how are we doing with this achievement? 2552? Oh man, it's gonna take me so long. This was so much easier when I had friends here helping me. Okay, here we go. Let's head on back. It's not 7 o'clock yet. We got 6 minutes till that happens, and I don't think shooting stars start coming down until it's 7 o'clock. And I don't know if Celeste is gonna be here. She might, but she usually shows up on my island on Thursdays. That's what I've noticed. So I might not be able to see her again. Because today is Monday, and the next video would be Tuesday, and then the last video would be Wednesday. So if I don't see her now, I might not see her ever again! Well, that's okay. I enjoyed my time seeing her throughout this series, and I got various recipes from her. I did not get all of them, though. Or, I mean, maybe I did, but I don't believe that I did. I don't know. Okay, boom. Sell all those. Whew, very good. All right, I've got another 40 or so tools that I have to craft. But I'll make them, and I'll get them. I might have to stop at 2600. I know I said I wanted to get to 2660. It's just taking so much longer than I had anticipated. So let me get to 2600, and then I will finally wrap stuff up for today. Just so I can better time things with wishing upon a star and whatnot. Okay, here we go. Let's craft. All right. Actually, how many? I could probably pick up a few more tree branches, right? Because I'm only carrying the 70. So let's get that to 100. Very good. All right, now let's craft a couple more things. Boom. Let's just sit here and mash that A button a couple more times. But yeah, I'm starting to lean in toward the strategy of using my star fragments to craft stuff. I like that idea a lot. Depending on what else it would take, it might be a bit more doable. But my other fear is that to craft some of the wands, I think you need iron nuggets. And I'm out of those. And if I'm going to use iron nuggets anyway, if I'm going to have to go farm them, it seems easier just to craft these tools. But I don't know. I mean, it'd be faster to get these star fragments out of my house and use those, because I've got 100 of them, than it would be to shake trees and get 5 tree branches. Potentially, if it's only 1 star fragment, even if it's 2 star fragments, if it's only 1 or 2 combined with 1 iron nugget, it might be faster. Some of them also require flowers. I'd have to go and pluck my roses. I don't know how doable it would be. I would need to see what types of stuff I can make. If it's just star fragments though, like if this takes 2 star fragments, this takes 3 star fragments, and I have 100 or so sitting in my storage, well then that's 30 tools right there. That's good to go. I'm fine with that. Okay. Well, let's focus on the fishing rod for now. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I'm getting 4 minutes ahead of myself till the shooting stars start falling, if they will start falling. And then I got to worry about tomorrow. So let me stick to what I know now. Let me go ahead and use up the last of these tree branches, which is also by proxy cleaning up the supplies that my friends left on my island anyway. I was gonna say trash, but that's not fair because I'm using this stuff. The trash is an actual category of items in this game, and that would be stuff like the tires and the boots and whatnot. So I'm finishing this up. Here we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right. Almost there. And then once I have less than 30 tree branches remaining, that will actually open up another inventory slot, so I'm able to craft another item that will go in that slot. So great, I will have at least 15 tools in my pockets right now. And then when I upgrade all of those, that will be another 15 tools, which means I'll have crafted 30 tools, which I think puts me at the 2,600 range for today's video. And then I'll have fewer than 400 tools left to craft for tomorrow's video, which will still be a lot, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm determined. We're almost there. Okay, if I have space in my inventory for 3 more tools, and then I upgrade each of those with iron nuggets, that would be 40 total tools, because with 2 more tools in my pockets, that will get me to 20 tools. Upgrade each of them, that's 40, and that definitely gets me to the 2,600 range. There we go, I have enough space. I have enough space. Okay, let's upgrade each of those, and then let's sell them, and then we'll see where I'm at, and then I should be comfortable ending today's video. Great. And then I'll still have 25 iron nuggets, but then those will be the last 25 iron nuggets I have, because I already showed that I have no more in storage, and I can't bonk today's rocks anymore. So I would have to get more stuff done. All right, here we go. Let's move it to it. Almost there. We're 2 minutes away from the shooting star show, which is fun. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, that's assuming it starts at 7. I don't remember if it starts at 7 or if it starts at 8. All I've really verified is that it does not start at 6, because it's 6:58 right now. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Getting it. Great. Here we go. How many more tools can I craft before the shooting stars come? And then when the shooting stars come, I'm going to wish that I'm going to be able to knock out this Nook Miles achievement tomorrow. every extra tool that I craft beyond 2,600 will make it easier for me to craft tools tomorrow and get the achievement done tomorrow. Because instead of having to craft 400 tools tomorrow, I'll only have to craft 390 or 380, and that all sounds great. Let's see what I can get here. All right, we're getting it. Just gotta keep crafting all these flimsy fishing rods. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Good, 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 good. All right. We're getting it. We're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. We're almost there, folks. 10 more. 10 more. And if I'm like 2 tools shy of 2,600, then darn it, I'll knock those out as well. But also, once I have fewer than 30 iron nuggets in my pockets, then I'll have space for 1 more tool, and so maybe I'll craft that real quickly, and that will then be sold at the shop, and that will allow me to be good to go. Let's go. I'm just a little hesitant to record for too long, because then that kind of messes up my recording sometimes. I've lost files just because I've recorded for too long. So I gotta be careful and wrap this up. That's partially why I'm considering just stopping at 2,600 instead. But here we go. Let's get this. Great. Okay, 5 more to go. Okay, good, 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 good. Hang in there, recording. Please don't make me lose what I recorded today. Please just work out. Here we are. Good, 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 good. Okay, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. And then boom. Great. In fact, maybe I'll take a cut right now. Maybe that would be smarter. It feels weird to do it so close to the end of the video, but I'm gonna take a cut because it's exactly 7 o'clock. And folks, I will be right back. All right, the cut went on for longer than I expected, but it's just because I wanted to make sure that the video processed properly, and that takes a couple of minutes. Okay, is it time for shooting stars? Hello? Maybe it is 8 o'clock. I thought it started at 7. Was it always this late? It always started at 8, huh? I built up all this hype to finally get some shooting stars, and then I just blew it. Okay, well, you know what I can do, because I've got plenty of inventory space? Grab another one of these, and then I can go ahead and craft a couple more flimsy rods until my pockets are full, and then we upgrade the remaining flimsy rods to regular rods, and then maybe the video's over. I don't really know. Whatever, just making it up as I go along. Okay. Oh, well, there's a balloon now. Hang on a second. That changes the dynamic of the second portion of this video, even though there's only like 3-4 minutes left. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Crushed it. Thank you. Okay. And then this is what exactly? This is a cushion. That's great. I really would have preferred iron nuggets. That's okay. All right. I'll probably sell it, admittedly. So let's craft. Okay. Flimsy rod. Great. Awesome. Cool, 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 cool. And then we'll go ahead and mash the A button again over on the iron nuggets. And then that will be done. Man, after all that, no shooting stars, huh? But even so, that doesn't change the fact that I still have shooting stars in my inventory, and that my strategy for tomorrow might consist of me just taking all of my star fragments and crafting them into tools. So we'll see. But for right now, I have 1 more flimsy fishing rod sitting in my pockets, which I will now proceed to upgrade to a regular fishing rod, and then I will go ahead and look at my tools achievement again. So let's see where I'm at. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, we're at, not at 2600. All right, let me put a couple more minutes into it, especially since there's no shooting stars right now. All right, put something away, and then we can do the cushion. Great. All right. Let me do a quick bout by the shop, drop some stuff off, and then I'll craft a couple more items, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. Right, yeah, I'm not really holding too much else. I'm just holding a couple more iron nuggets. All right, I'll go a little beyond 2,600. Make tomorrow easier. I'm already overtime today. I don't want to be too far overtime, but frick, I'm already 20 minutes over, and I wanted to get to 2660. And that's probably not going to happen, but maybe I can get to 2620. 24 more tools. That's what I'm thinking. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff. All right. So boom, 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 boom. It's crazy. I'm gonna have gone through all the tree branches and all the iron nuggets that my friends left here on my island in one day. I went through them all today. They gave me these items over the course of the weekend, and then whatever I didn't finish using, I said, I'll leave on the ground, I'll use tomorrow. And then tomorrow is here, and then I just used them all in one day. it took that many supplies. So even though I've said it a dozen times by now, yeah, I don't know how much more doable this would have been without the assistance of my friends. So I may as well pick up a couple of these now. Great. Yeah, the stones aren't as useful without my regular wood pieces to craft flimsy axes, so it's just gonna be tree branches then. Wait a minute, did I see a shooting star? Yes, I did! The shooting star show! It's here! I was able to wish on a shooting star after all. It did start at 7 o'clock, or maybe that was purely coincidental. Maybe it does start at 8 o'clock and there just happened to be one shooting star right there. I don't know. I'll wish on some more. There will be at least 1 star fragment on my beaches tomorrow, though. Let's craft. Okay. You guys can probably hear them in the background while I am crafting stuff. I cannot. I'll check in a moment. Let's fill up my pockets with flimsy fishing rods, and then upgrade them all to regular fishing rods. And then whatever I get from this bout, whether it's me using up all my tree branches right now, or me running out of pocket space, that's where I'm gonna end it. So I'm about to hit 2,600 right here. Great. Then I'm gonna get a few extra tree branches crafted, or a few extra fishing rods crafted beyond that. All right. Good. Awesome. Okay, I'm happy that I was able to wish on at least 1 shooting star. That much is great. Okay. With there being about to be 80 tree branches left in my pockets, that allows me to craft 16 more tools, which I will then upgrade using iron nuggets, so that will be 32 more tools, but then I think I'll be out of iron nuggets. So we're back at the problem that I was somewhat addressing in the middle of this video, which is I'm gonna have to go on a Nook Miles island tour and get some more stuff, because the rocks on my island, I even bonked them at the beginning of today's video, and I only got like 6 or 7 iron nuggets from them, which are definitely helpful, because that's 6 or 7 more tools, but I'm gonna need a lot more than that. So, or I just keep crafting flimsy tools, but I'm about to run out of tree branches. So it's really gonna be make it or break it time. Tomorrow I'm gonna really have to stock up on supplies and just play for like an hour and a half and finally just crush this Nook Miles achievement, so that the final official day of this series won't even have to worry about crafting a single thing. I'll point out that I've cleared this achievement, and then I'll never think about it again unless I'm bragging about the fact that I cleared this achievement. All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna run out of supplies before I run out of pocket space right here, which is fine. Making use of all the tree branches. It's great. We're doing it. I might just leave the stones here for now, and then on a subsequent day, I will go ahead and get rid of them, maybe even tomorrow, depending on how many wood pieces I get. Because if I get a bunch of wood pieces, then I would have reason to hang on to those stones. But if I don't get wood pieces, then I'll probably just sell them, because the stone pieces will no longer have much of a use to me. Here we go. Okay, so if I have 6 more spaces in my pockets, then I can finish crafting all of the tree branches that I currently brought with me. So that'll bring me to 22. I might have enough space in my pockets. 22 tools, and how many more iron nuggets do I have? I think I have exactly 22, right? Let me see real quick. I have 23. Well, okay, I'll have 1 iron nugget left over then. So maybe I'll find a way to craft just like 1 more tool. Use up that last iron nugget. Here we go, boom. Good. I guess that would put me at a good stopping point. I used up all of the iron nuggets today to try and craft tools. Crazy, I've exhausted the iron nuggets of not only my own island, but my friends' islands. Whew. Okay, so that puts me at 22. Maybe what I'll do right now is I'll just get 5 tree branches on my own real quickly without having to go through these stashes, because I only need the 5. And I do have enough room for it, so there we go. Just gotta keep going until I get 5 tree branches. Wait a minute. Didn't I also have a tree? Yeah, I gotta move this tree at some point. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, for now let's shake this. Here we go. We're good. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. I don't know how Whatagik and Picandro did this all day. At least Jughead was able to run back and forth and see a little bit of scenery there. There's 5. Perfect. Okay, that's all I needed. So I'll craft 1 more flimsy fishing rod with it, and then I'll craft 1 more regular fishing rod with it, and then I will sell it. Oh, gracious stars in the sky. You know what I wish for? An easy time finishing up the rest of this achievement. That's really what I want. Maybe that star fragment idea is the way to go. But for now, boom, we got this. Excellent. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and get this. All right. Gotta mash the A button a bunch more times. It's probably like 10 times for every tool that I craft. So I just gotta mash the A button 220 more times so I can finish crafting the rest of these fishing rods, so I can finish, well, not be finished with the achievement, but I can finish today's line of work. That sounds good to me. Thank you very much. I mean, it's fine. I try not to go overtime too often in the series, let alone this far overtime, but I do recall when I was nearing the end of my original run of this series, the second to last video was like 2 hours, because I devoted it to just finishing up the design of my island, making these paths and moving trees around and whatnot. So, I guess it's fine to have one video near the end that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's just weird because the last two videos were also each an hour and a half too. And they kind of had to be, because my friends were assisting me so much. For every extra minute they were here, they were providing more tree branches and whatnot to me. So it was all very, very useful. That extra time they spent with me helped me maintain an extra sense of sanity and helped me get closer toward the Nook Miles achievement and allowed them to get me more supplies that made days like today easier. Basically what I'm trying to say is the extra minutes they spent yesterday allowed me to spend less time today. And even then, I'm still spending like an hour and a half today just crafting tools, and I'm still not at the end goal that I wanted to reach by today. I'm not going to be at 2660 by the end of today. I might be at 2640, and that's fine with me. In fact, I think that might be exactly where I end up. That's fine. I'm out of iron nuggets, so crafting the rest of the tools for today would be tricky. I'd only be able to craft flimsy tools. So I think ending it after I use up the last of my iron nuggets will be fine. And then I will go ahead and go to a Nook Miles island tomorrow, maybe 2 different Nook Miles islands, and I will take all the supplies from there, and I'll bring a bunch of star fragments with me. All right, here we go. And then we do boom, very good, very good, very good. Okay, and then we can do boom, very good, very good, very good. We're getting it, it's coming along. I'm loving this, okay. And then 7 more, oh my God. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, 6 more. Good, 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 good. All right. I spent the day talking about movies and games that I had interest in for this year, and I ended it by moaning about how I'm about to run out of all the supplies on my island, and how I have to go to these random islands and rid them of theirs. But that's how these videos go. It's just kind of a mind dump of what I'm thinking at the time. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, here we go. 3 more, and then I'll see where I finally ended things for today's video. Very good. Okay, and then we can do this. 2 more, just 2 more. If I can make tools out of bugs and fish, maybe I'd be doing that, but I don't know, that means I'd have to catch the fish. But it means all these fishing rods I'd be crafting would be put to good use. If only there was a way to cheese this. I cheesed it to the best of my abilities. Crafting the furniture was a lot easier. Okay, whoops, wrong thing. How am I doing with this achievement? Whoops, that's the wrong one. 2642. That's fine. It's 18 shy of where I wanted to be today, but it's 42 more than where I thought I was going to end today. Let's sell them. Let's save myself a bit of time tomorrow. Let's keep my eyes up in the sky in case I see any shooting stars, because if I can wish on like 2 or 3 of those, I think that would be extremely convenient. Come on, there's supposed to be a shooting star show on my island, and I've only seen the one singular shooting star. There's gotta be something. Maybe I'll wait for a minute and see if I can wish on at least 1 more star. Or maybe it's true that it doesn't start at 7. Maybe it does start at 8, and I did get really lucky with that 1 shooting star, in which case, thank you for that 1 shooting star. What I should have wished for was for more shooting stars, wishing for more wishes. But it's fine. Here, boom, boom, boom. Man, it's weird seeing the iron nugget slot in my inventory be completely gone. Tomorrow I'll go through the stuff in my house and see what else I could possibly sell. But as it stands, or not what else I could possibly sell, but what else I could possibly craft. But as it stands, it's slightly looking grim, but it does mark a proper conclusion for the series. There we go. Yeah, I gotta think the shooting star show is going on right now, and that it does start at 7 o'clock. Let's see if I can get 1 more shooting star. All right. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to have that problem where I'm going to attempt to end this video and there's going to be so many shooting stars going by that I'm not going to be able to end it. Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't end it right there and then. If I can pick up all these star fragments tomorrow, they'll be extremely useful. And in this case, I think I would prefer to have the smaller star fragments rather than the star fragments that are exclusive to this month, because the smaller star fragments can actually be crafted into tools. The bigger star fragments that are based on this month, Leo or Pisces or whatever, I think can only be used for furniture items, and that's not useful to me. I need tools, not furniture. I'm done with the furniture achievement. Okay, but I think I've stalled long enough. I was able to wish on more wish on more shooting stars and potentially get more star fragments tomorrow than I'd anticipated. Oh, but I'm really just wishing for one more, but that's okay. I think we're done. So folks, this was a long video, but it's done. Tomorrow, I hope to finally finish the DIY tools achievement. I hope that you will join me for such a momentous occasion. It's going to be tricky because I'm going to have to get some more iron nuggets and I'll figure it out when the time comes, but I'll rid my own house of all the supplies that I have in there, and this will finally be done. And then day 445 will officially be the final day in the series. Yes, I stalled for long enough that I was able to wish on one more shooting star. That was the goal. Okay, day 445 will be the official final day of the series. For now, that wraps up this long extended video of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Sorry I couldn't stick around for the entirety of the Shooting Stars show, but it is what it is. Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!